Shout out to J&J.
So I just want to send a shout out to J&J Sports for having me once again.
Episodes, man. You guys got a real good thing going on.
And up next, the Christmas Day sports lineup. So, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Let's take a look at the Christmas sports lineup with predictions.
Let's do it.
So, in the NBA, we have all 5 games are going to be broadcast on ABC, so everybody can watch it at home.
Let's do it.
Is this a good gift to the NBA fans from the association?
Yeah, this is very fun. Very different. Just how they did Thanksgiving. This was gonna be times 10. I love it. The fact that a lot of people playing on this holiday, people can sit down and watch. If you just want to chill, you can watch all the games. So,
you have entertainment all day.
Exactly.
First up, we have the San Antonio Spurs versus the New York Knicks at 11 a.m. Houston time. Who do you think's gonna win?
Man, that's definitely Knicks. Even though Chris Paul, like he recently got ejected, I think was that yesterday. It's his attitude, but nah, I'm Knicks all the way. They looking really good, real tough.
Yeah, I agree. They're probably going to take that game, but I definitely would want to see the Spurs have success.
So, right.
And then we've got the Dallas Mavericks versus the Minnesota Timberwolves at 1:30. Dallas or Minnesota?
See, right now I believe Anthony Edwards, he got hurt a little bit. If he's still in, then I say the Timberwolves, but I'm leaning toward the Mavericks, if that makes sense. So I say Mavericks might take it.
Yeah, this should be a pretty good game.
Oh, yeah.
And then we've got the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Boston Celtics at 4 p.m. Which team is winning this one? Both East Coast teams.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say the Celtics, man. And I really want the 76ers, but Embiid is just, he's keep getting hurt, so it's just like, yeah. So I'm going to have to say Celtics. Celtics probably going to take that one.
And there's got to be a rivalry between Boston and Philadelphia, right?
Yeah.
Anytime that these teams match up, it's probably
it's tough.
intense.
Oh, yeah, it's tension. It's all of that. Yeah.
We've got another rivalry game up next at 7 p.m. We've got the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Lakers.
Man, this is a championship game that everybody wished that could happen, man.
So these teams might be playing for the playoffs then, come the end of the season.
Right. Man, this is tough. I'm gonna say the Warriors, even though I like the Lakers and early in the season, but I just don't know with LeBron right now.
That's a great question. So if LeBron plays, do you think that the Lakers
have a chance? If he plays and he's in the right mindset, they have a chance to win. You know what I mean? But like I said, you still got Draymond, you still got Curry. He ain't stopping no time soon. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say the Warriors for sure.
I'm pretty certain that all of Los Angeles wants LeBron to be out there on Christmas.
Absolutely, he has to, man. He got to fight through it. Another cat that I'm impressed with right now, Jordan Poole. Man, he is still, even leaving Warriors and having to deal with that Draymond situation and just regrouping himself, he's still playing successful, man. So shout out to you, Jordan, for sure.
And then up next, this one's definitely pretty close to me. I love the Suns.
Yeah.
So we've got the Phoenix Suns versus the Denver Nuggets at 10:30 p.m.
Oh, this your team right here. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to go against you, man. I'm gonna have to say the Nuggets.
Yeah.
But it's, because how Russell Westbrook, I mean, every team he goes on, except the Lakers, he's been just phenomenal. You know what I mean? So I like what he's doing right now. So I'm gonna have to say the Nuggets for that.
Yeah, I would love to see Phoenix win on Christmas, but the Nuggets are just such a tough team that everybody in the West always has issues facing them.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be a problem.
And again, all of these NBA games will be on ABC. So if y'all want to check them out at home, you definitely are able to.
Yes.
Does the national stage make these games larger for the players?
Yeah, it does. It does. It makes, because I mean, everybody's gonna be streaming. Everybody's gonna be watching. Yeah.
All their friends and family can watch from home.
Everything. Yeah.
What about playing on a holiday or Christmas?
Yeah. I'm for all of that. Netflix, like I said, they're gonna do more Netflix games. They need to do all that, James. That's how I feel about it. Live, just games.
Yeah, actually, the NFL games are going to be both of the NFL games will be on Netflix for the first ever live pro football coverage from Netflix.
Wow.
Do you think that there will be more games in Netflix in the future?
Yeah. Nah, I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of people gonna be streaming. They just have to figure out to keep it rolling. Because when we watched the Mike Tyson fight and the situation with that, so many people streamed on it, James. It was just freezing. Kept freezing. You had to come back. So we'll see.
Yeah, that fight had everybody frustrated.
Oh yeah.
How do you think the connection's going to be on Christmas?
It might be the same way, but it might not be as hectic because it's a football game and not everybody tunes in. I feel like with that fight, everybody wanted to tune in. You know what I mean? So I think that's the difference.
It was the only thing that was on Friday night. There weren't really a whole lot of other sports competing with it.
Exactly.
And that's pretty interesting because that has me kind of wondering. Is it going to be the NFL or the NBA that gets the more
attention?
Numbers?
That's a good thing. I'm going to still say NFL. I think NFL in general is just, a lot of people are on that right now.
Well, and then they can watch the earlier NBA games, tune in for the 2 football games, and then finish the night out with
exactly. So it won't be that bad. It won't be as bad because you got your basketball fans, and then you got the majority of the NFL fans. So, yeah.
And turning to the NFL, so the very first game that we have on Christmas Day, it'll be noon Houston time on Netflix. The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh,
please give us your predictions.
That's gonna be a game, James. Honestly, who I want to win is the Steelers. I'm gonna be real with you, Russell Wilson. I like what he's doing. I like what he had to overcome with his team. I mean, just in general in his career. But the Chiefs, I don't know, man. The Chiefs are dang near undefeated, so they probably might let them win. But I want the Steelers.
Yeah, I would rather see the Steelers win, considering the Chiefs, they've already clinched their playoff spot, and they could stand to lose a few games here down the stretch.
Exactly, and then we got to think about it, man. The Steelers are a tough defensive team, man. They might just give the Chiefs a hard time. You know what I mean? So, yeah. What
I'm really curious about is if Russell Wilson isn't the Pittsburgh quarterback, is this as good of a matchup?
With Justin Fields, yeah. I can say with Justin Fields, but Russ is like, you need Russ for this type of game because he knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? Not knocking Fields, but he's new. He's still getting into it. But, you facing against a Patrick Mahomes, veteran, name their quarterback, you need a veteran against him. You know what I mean? King versus king. So, yeah, it'll be a little different.
And then the next game, we've got the Baltimore Ravens versus the Houston Texans.
Oh, man.
So this is going to be 3:30 Houston time on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a big game for Christmas and, the second NFL game on Netflix.
Yeah. And
it looks like it's going to be a great matchup.
Oh, yeah.
Who's winning this one?
James, I'm going to be real with you. I like the Texans. I really do. But the Ravens, they got that. I mean, Lamar, the way he's been playing, I really want him to win a Super Bowl ring. I really do. And I like what just everybody doing over there. So I'm going to have to say the Ravens.
Yeah, they've had some wonderful playoff games against each other and even some great regular season games.
Yeah.
And
not to cut you off, man, but that last season they played, for the playoffs. So, yeah.
And it's always a good game when you get these two together.
Yeah.
But this is definitely a rivalry that you don't really expect, considering Houston and Baltimore are so far apart
away.
And so different.
But you know what I think, James? I don't think it's more I think it's just they're too competitive. It's a friendly rivalry if it's a rivalry. You know what I mean? It ain't like, oh, I hate you, we tensed up. I want to kill you,
It's not like the Pittsburgh and Ravens. It's
right.
more just the healthy
Oh, yeah, because when they play, yeah, exactly. Yep.
So if Netflix does mess up the connection in the first Christmas game, do you think they'll fix it for the second one?
Yeah, they got to do something. I mean, I think what they should do is try to come up with a live channel somewhere. I know they have the money for it, like a direct, so that way it's easier for people to watch. Or be like, okay, Netflix, and then if not, you can watch it on this channel, DirecTV, whatever the case. So yeah.
And actually, the next day on Boxing Day, December 26th, we're gonna have the Seattle Seahawks versus the Chicago Bears. And this will be 7:15 on Amazon Prime.
Oh, that's gonna be a game.
What's your prediction?
Man, I'm gonna have to say the Seahawks. Because they've been playing lately, and then the Bears, your boy, he's not at that level yet. He's not there yet, and that's okay. He's a rookie. He's getting into himself. So I'm gonna have to say the Seahawks probably take that one.
And You know, well, I definitely agree with you about Seattle there. I
Mhm.
think they're taking that game.
Yeah.
But this kind of has me wondering, Netflix now taking on these live football games. Amazon Prime, they've already been broadcasting live games for a while.
For a minute now.
Do you think Netflix could probably learn from them?
Yeah. I think Amazon Prime pretty much has it set up, like they have it in the bag right now. It's working when they've been promoting it for a minute now. So yeah.
And then now this last question, I was kind of curious about this. The NBA is giving everybody free games on ABC.
Right.
Just, regular TV, anybody can tune in.
Right.
But the NFL is keeping to Netflix. Do you think that this is selfish of the NFL?
Yeah, kinda. I do. Especially because you got to think about it. Even NFL is a more high view, organization than the NBA. Not they're neck and neck, but people love football more than basketball. That's just real to watch. Especially me. I love watching football. So it should be free. Yeah, they should switch roles, honestly.
Yeah, what if Netflix maybe offers a free trial for Christmas or something like that? I mean, that's definitely, I don't know if they did it for the Paul and Tyson fight.
That'd be great. Something, for that week, or like, hey, you get a, free trial this week, you can, something, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah, they have some wonderful programming on Netflix, some great sports documentaries and stuff. But it'll be interesting to see how they do on Christmas Day, streaming for everybody when they tune in.
Exactly. And man, before we get into the next one, man, we gotta talk about some Christmas movies, stuff like that, man. What was your favorite Christmas movie growing up?
My favorite Christmas movie growing up would probably have to be. Well, once I got to a certain age, I started to really love Bad Santa.
Okay.
So that's my more adult. That's my favorite adult type of Christmas movie.
Mm.
But probably growing up is kind of a combo holiday movie. Nightmare Before Christmas. I think when I was a kid, that was my favorite.
That was your yeah. I like Bad Santa though. That was really funny coming up. For me, man, Polar Express. I'm more of the newer generation. Polar Express, The Grinch. Then you got Home Alone. You got your
Home Alone.
Home
love
Alone.
those
That's
two.
a classic, forever a classic. So
I'm curious about your Grinch. What's your favorite Grinch?
it gotta be the original one. It has to be, even though I'm not knocking the cartoon and everything, but not the original one. It's like Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I love
Jim
that.
Carrey. Anything with Jim Carrey is like, yeah.
I couldn't see anybody else playing
That
besides
how
Jim
he
Carrey.
played it. I mean, you'll be a copycat. It's like the original Spider-Man. Can't nobody, you just copying at that point.
It'd be interesting if they decided to try to remake Home Alone.
Home Alone, right, without that same character. I mean, they probably would, but it wouldn't feel the same because we're so used to seeing your boy, that same young kid. But nah, shout out to Jim Carrey though, man. He played that movie really good. So yeah, y'all let us know y'all favorite Christmas movie in the comments. We definitely gonna be tuning in Christmas Day. I'm watching all type of Christmas movies, man, for sure.
And I think I don't know. I had two more, but we could probably hold these because we only have 6
like
minutes.
5 minutes.
So do we want to I don't know, wish everybody a
Yeah.
Christmas,
Okay,
or,
yeah, we can cut it in. Yeah, since we. But that's it, man, for this Christmas episode, man. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We got our hats, man. We ready for Christmas, James. Anything you want to add?
I hope everybody has the happiest of holidays. We're looking forward to our 2-year anniversary this March.
Yeah.
So everybody make sure you please keep tuning in. We're at episode 86, just 14 away from 100. So I wonder if we get to that 2-year mark at 100.
100, yeah. It's definitely on the way. It's definitely on the way for the new year. We love you guys. We appreciate you. We're going to keep applying pressure for you guys. On this Christmas season. Shout out to Band Barracks for just being there with us throughout the whole way. We're going to keep caring for you guys. And just keep going hard, for sure, for the new year. But as always, I'm Jabron Bakil.
I'm James Derwitz.
And y'all got served on the J&J Sports episode 86. I hope y'all have a great Christmas. And we'll see y'all in the next one.
Happy holidays.
Peace.
J&J Sports, coming to y'all with more in 2024.